Hello everyone, PragueAntiguide is back with you today. Today is a perfect sunny day in Prague, one of those days when the city looks exceptionally vibrant, and our adventure begins right. Here we are stepping onto the Charles Bridge from the lesser town side. As always, this place is alive, bustling, and filled with tourists from all over the world. And you know, every traveler who comes to Prague, whether for the first time or the 101st, always returns here. There is a special kind of magic to it. It's as if the bridge is an ancient matrix that draws people in. You arrive, you pause, you leave your thoughts and a tiny piece of your energy here for a brief second, and then you move on. Perhaps that's why it has stood so immovably since the 14th century, feeding on this vital life force. Of course, these are just my own wild imaginations, but you have to admit, it sounds beautiful. Today, we'll take a casual stroll across it and just gather the thoughts that come to mind. What do you notice first when you find yourself on the bridge? For me, I always love looking out into the distance, at the water. Take a look at the Vltava River. Today it is calm, sparkling so beautifully in the sun. Over there, a sightseeing boat glides slowly by, while a bit closer, a water pedal boat gently rocks on the waves. On the horizon, you can see the faint silhouette of another bridge, and above it all, a vast, clear sky. There is nothing extra in this picture. It is incredibly peaceful. It's the perfect moment to just exhale and savor the present. And here is something that wonderfully adds to the charm of this place: the art brought here by local street masters. Take a look at these displays and sketches. Dozens of drawn human faces serve as a living portfolio for the artists. You can simply sit in the client's chair across from the master, and in just a short time, receive your portrait. It's amazing how differently other people see us. We are so used to our own reflection in a mirror, but artists see faces with a unique grace. One catches a thoughtful gaze, another captures a barely noticeable smile. I truly appreciate these people, because it's thanks to them that the bridge becomes unforgettable. And what I like most of all is that everything here is set up so thoughtfully. There are not too many artists on the bridge, nor too few just the right amount. They don't create a crowd. On the contrary, they blend perfectly into the historic beauty and atmosphere. We are approaching a spot that is always crowded. This is the pedestal of the statue of Saint John of Nepomuk. Do you see this relief? The bronze knight with the dog is polished to a dazzling shine. People rub this dog while making wishes for loyalty, good luck, and finding a reliable life partner. But there are actually two rituals associated with Saint John of Nepomuk here. The second one is located a bit further down on the railing. Take a look. A metal cross surrounded by 5 stars is embedded into the stone parapet. According to legend, this is the exact spot where the saint was thrown into the Vltava River. Right now, a tour group is gathered here, and the guide is passionately explaining the correct sequence of the ritual. You need to position your fingers in such a way that you touch all 5 stars and the cross at the same time. The guide warns one wrong move in the ritual, and there's a chance your wish won't come true. That's why people place their palms against these ancient stars so intently and carefully. Let's keep moving. Sculptures line both sides of the Charles Bridge, and each one has its own story to tell. This statue on the southern side of the bridge is the Pietà, depicting the lamentation of Christ. Recently, it has become an absolute internet sensation, literally taking over social media. Look, people are lining up just to take a photo in the exact same pose as seen in the iconic photograph of the British band Depeche Mode. In March 1988, the band gave a historic concert in Prague, and that autumn, Legendary photographer Anton Corbijn shot their famous black and white photo session right here. Now, fans and bloggers from all over the world recreate this 80s style shot, one standing facing the camera, the other with their back turned, and post their videos on Reels and TikTok to the track "Enjoy the Silence." And directly opposite the Pieta is a place notable for a completely different history: the crucifixion of Christ. Look closely at the golden letters surrounding the cross. It is an inscription in Hebrew: "Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts." Its appearance here is the result of a high-profile trial from the late 17th century, when a Prague Jew was ordered to pay for these gold letters as atonement for showing disrespect to the cross. Today, there are no queues for photos here, but this monument is a profound historical knot of Prague. We are finishing our walk across the bridge and approaching the old town side. Look down at your feet right before entering the archway of the tower. Embedded in the cobblestones, looking almost like a manhole cover, is a metal plaque featuring a crown and an inscription in Czech and English: "The Glory of Saint Wenceslas." This is a symbolic point along the royal route, which coronation processions of Czech rulers used to follow centuries ago. And rising majestically above us is the dark Gothic gate, the Old Town Bridge Tower. These guys in sailor uniforms also create a special, lively atmosphere here. They friendly invite people for boat tours, offering a chance to look at Prague from the water. And look what a stroke of luck today. The Church of St. Francis of Assisi is open, located right next to the tower at the entrance to the bridge. We will definitely step inside this stunning Baroque temple, but that will be in our next video. Join PragueAntiguide and subscribe so you don't miss our new adventures. See you soon.